Hi, I'm Laura from Pilates Process, and I'm here to share another Pilates tip. So one cue we use a lot in Pilates is to open up the collarbone. It's a good way, if the body's a little too rounded forward, it's a good way to get a little bit more openness across the chest and can have a little bit more finesse than just pinching the shoulder blades together. Okay, so for rounded forward, a nice open collarbone is sometimes a really appropriate cue, and we use it a lot. However, it's not always appropriate. So when our arm goes forward and back, it has a lot of range to it, and it should. The collarbone tips forward, the shoulder blade rounds forward when the arm is in extension, and it does the reverse. The collarbone rolls back, the shoulder blade tips back when the arm comes forward. You can feel that quite easily. So when the arm is behind us, we should have that rounding forward. We should have that spinning forward of the collarbone, and it's not a position where it's appropriate to try and open those collarbones up too much. The Pilates exercise leg pull, this is even more important point, where the hands are behind us, so we're in shoulder extension, the arms are internally rotated, and it's load bearing. The hips are lifted up. So I don't want to collapse in front. I do want to push away from the mat, but I certainly don't want to try and roll my shoulders open here. In this much shoulder extension, we are going to get a little bit of a roll forward in the collarbone and scapula, and that is appropriate. Okay, this leg exercise sustains this position quite long, so it can be really problematic if we're not allowing the shoulder to be in a proper position. This can also be true and applicable in something like a tricep press. So if we're in a kneeling position, if the elbow's coming behind the body and we're reaching, same thing in this position, that shoulder's going to be relatively rolled forward. I don't want to try and open it and draw my shoulder blade back into the spine too much, or to open the collarbone out to the side. I'm going to let that shoulder roll forward to where it should be. You can always try it, see if that gives you a little bit more ease and a little bit more power and stability. Hope it's helpful.